Alright, so here's the deck in action. I'm pretty sure I begin by getting rid of both Colossus. You could get rid of Colossus and Deathblighter. Kind of just whichever, you just want to get a good opening. So he begins with Jaxi. I get another unplayable card, so I just move forward and put down the Primus in a spot where I can contest 2 mana orbs. Alright, so he's buffed it. He's invested a lot into this. Pretty sure that I'm safe to use removal on it. And I noticed that I got my Blood Tier Alchemist, which I'm going to save for Jaxi. Blood Tier Alchemist is how this deck deals with ranged. So that gets countered immediately. He doesn't get to do any buffs to it or make it annoying. I also could have just walked my general over, but if it spawned anywhere else, I would have needed that. I put down Primus Fist just to keep him busy. And I noticed that I have one part of my combo. So that ate some of his removal in the form of the Saber Cat. I don't know why I held on to this for so long, but I get rid of it. It doesn't make it into the final deck because it's not good enough. Even as a one-of, it just doesn't really work. And I'm keeping this guy around just in case there's something he needs to deal with. I'd rather have my opponent get rid of it than just sacrifice it. And I could buff it, in theory. Alright, so this is a predictable play, and it's why I held on to the Earth Spheres. I knew that I'd need to heal through an Amara. It was going to happen at least once. So Amara buys me time, and he's not close enough to use Entropic Decay. And he doesn't want to get close enough now, because Unstable Leviathan is huge. So my win condition's kind of falling into place. So let's see what happens here. Boom, Amara gets hit. I make a choice here. Am I going to heal myself? Because I could play it safe and get myself to, max HP. Or the alternative is go for the kill. I don't think he has 12 damage. It's totally possible that he could find it. Like, he would just need, 2 Saber Cats and some buffs, other stuff. I'm positive that it's possible. And he has a ton of cards. But I don't think I'm going to win if he removes this. So if he has 12 damage, he probably has 11 damage. Gonna see what happens with it. A mistake I made here is that I should have moved this and then created a line of them. That way, if he uses his AoE ability Clear, that summons all of the dervishes, it would only summon 1 dervish. Instead, he would get 2. I put these ones in the line for that reason. So the win conditions basically started. In order to kill me, he needs to have some range damage, but if he does, I have Eggmorph and Blood Tier Alchemist, and that combo will kill anything at range. So here's where I'm just seeing, does he have lethal? Oh god. And see, I'm at 6 health. If two of them had hit me, I would have died. That's... Oh god. But RNG swings my way. I heal up to full. Yeah, I don't think that there's a way he could win at this point. He could maybe mind control one, but the other two would just beat him pretty badly, and just wouldn't make that big of a deal of a difference. And I could also egg the one that he, mind controlled, so it'd just be out of the way. So there's just nothing you can really do about all this. Now, there's a part here that I regret, which is that I didn't just roll these guys in to kill him. But that's kind of risky, and so what I do now is I deny him the ability to place any creatures. Which he does counter by playing the card that I was on the watch for earlier. But I position my people so that when he does summon, he's only going to get 1, 2, 3. So these guys are against the wall, and these two are against each other. And that kind of ends it. So that's what the deck looks like when it works. Some other thoughts that I have is that instead of Unstable Leviathan, you could probably do this with Dark Nemesis, the dank memesis, because the 4 damage will go to their general every time. So if they don't have removal for it and you summon 3 of them, then every single turn their general is getting hit with 12. And it's pretty much over. I think that the deck would actually roll through a lot of silver and probably gold. It could beat a diamond player, and it was actually able to beat 2. And it came close a lot of times. And these are against people with like full legendaries, so it's pretty viable. So that's the conclusion on it.